Hi everyone, it's Crochet CJ, Carla here in Oklahoma. Time for episode number 6. Okay, so as most of you know, I am a mom and wife, and a midwife is my profession, and I'm also a born-again Christian, and I love people enough to tell them that. We'll just jump right in with finished objects. I don't have a lot. I got myself into a bit of a making things for other people because they saw them and thought they were cute, and so I've been doing a lot of work on that, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. I did make this cute little ornament hat. I think it's kind of big for me, so I need to find a guy who wants an ornament hat for Christmas, I guess. That, or I can stuff it, I suppose, and use it as a decoration. Anyway, it's made with Red Heart Super Saver in cherry red, and the topper is saffron from Red Heart. And the pattern was on Ravelry, and I apologize, I don't remember whose pattern it is. I made a Grinch Wreath. I do not have a Grinch Wreath to show you because I made it and I posted it on Facebook and in No Catchy Names Facebook group and on my Facebook, and some friends saw it, and so I got orders for 4 of them, which I said I would never do crochet like that. I just want to do it for me and for fun. I don't mind making things and giving them away, but I didn't want to get to where I take orders and have to be on a deadline, because then it makes it not so fun. And I just kind of was like, oh, they were pretty easy to make, so yeah, that's fine. So I now have to make 4 more of them. And I guess we can talk about that in works in progress. If I get to where I can stick that thumbnail in, I'll put a picture in there, but if not, you can go to No Catchy Names Facebook page if you watch Ella of No Catchy Name, and it's posted on there. An OU hat, I have a friend who has a cute little grandbaby, and so I made him a little hat. The pattern is actually the same pattern I used for my pumpkin hats, and then I just chain stitched and made an O and a U. So, it definitely looks like it's not a patterned thing, but I thought it was awfully cute, and I hope it fits him. If not, I guess I get to make another one. Works in progress. 4 Grinch wreaths. Sorry, I'm going to rustle. So, the wreath itself is this, which is Red Heart Super Saver Cherry Red and Lime Green. And then the Grinch, this is his little head. And then the eyes are felt, and then you take black embroidery thread and put on his eyebrows and his nose and his mouth. And like I said, the first one I did really turned out cute, and so then I had people ask for them, and so I just kind of quoted a minimal price and said, yeah, I'll make them, and so now I have to make 4 more. I actually gave the one I made away because I was going to be seeing that person, and I went ahead and gave them theirs. So I guess I only really have to make 3 more unless I really want one for me. And that's why I made it, was for me, because who doesn't like the Grinch? Who didn't grow up with the Grinch? And they're still making Grinch movies. So that's the only works in progress I have, is because I'm trying to get those done. Believe me, I have other things that I'm going to be doing soon. But anyway, in my project queue, I know I showed you Otto the octopus. He's back there on the bed. Well, I'm going to be making one for Christmas for someone, and so I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be making a mermaid blanket for someone else for Christmas. So that yarn should be here next week, and I can get that made. The Bellatrix shawl, Hannah from Cozy Cottage, her Bellatrix shawl pattern. I showed you guys the yarn for it last episode. I'm still going to make it. I have not caked the yarn yet, just because we've had holiday and then I had to go back to work, you know, and sometimes you just don't get the things done you think you're going to get done. So, but I'm definitely going to be starting on that very soon. I may have to put that in her Stash Buster cowl because it's taken me so long to even get it caked. But I like to set up my stuff to cake the yarn with and do all the yarn that needs caked at the same time, which I only have 3 hanks to cake, so it's not going to take long. I have 2 for that shawl. Oh, and I'm sorry, I have 6 for that shawl. So it's 7, and then I have 1 for a hat that I'm going to make too. Messy bun hats. It's a pattern Melanie Ham does a video tutorial on it, and they're really easy to make. And a couple of my friends from work asked me if I'd make them a messy bun hat, and I said sure, because like I said, I don't mind making stuff for people. And a lot of times if people ask me to make something, you know, if it's not something that I already made and I just say, you know, hey, would you like this? Or they see it and say, hey, I like that, and I give it to them. Sometimes if they ask me to make something, I'll just say, well, if you want to buy the yarn, then I'll make it. But sometimes I already have the yarn, so I'll just make it. And I'm not trying to say anything about anybody who sells stuff, but this is just supposed to be fun for me, you know, and a way to not stress and things like that, and enjoy crochet. And so that's why I don't want to turn it into a business. And that's hard. I was the same way. I'm the same way with quilts. I never really wanted to do that for, you know, when I make a quilt, it's because I enjoy making it and I'll make it to give to somebody, but I usually don't make them to sell. And you all know what I'm talking about. When you make handmade items, people don't get the cost of the materials and the time that you put into things and the effort. And I mean, when they hear the price of handmade things, they just like, how dare you charge so much for something, you know, like that, something homemade. Well, it's a lot better quality and a lot better made, you know, than something you bought at the store. Yeah, you can go buy a $20 quilt at the store, and the first time you wash it, all the threads are going to come out, or you're going to notice that I'm sorry. Anyway, I digress. Other things in my project queue. Hannah's, I said the Bellatrix shawl and the Messy bun hat. Okay, so then we're going to move on to acquisitions. So my newest acquisition today was Hannah's from Cozy Cottage, her new Pine Forest cowl that just came out. Eek. I've already bought the pattern. She's offering, you know, a discounted pattern right now, so you ought to check her out over at the Cozy Cottage Crochet and get that pattern coupon code and get it a little less expensive. And it's really, really pretty cowl, and I really can't wait to make it. I'm sure I can find yarn in my stash. That might be a stash buster too for that cowl. I also got the colorful Christmas stocking pattern. If you guys watch Holly at Proper Pineapple, this is her pattern, and it's absolutely wonderful. And so you can go and get that, and I'm gonna try to stick that in my project queue too, but yeah, I know I got a little bit on my plate. I just got to move on. I joined Knit Crate finally because I really thought they had pretty yarns this month, and so I know everybody's seen reviews of Knit Crate and seen anybody's Knit Crate already and seen the patterns and stuff. And yes, it's disappointing that they only put one crochet pattern in that nice little book. But I'm not going to use that pattern anyway. I really was hoping to get the purple. I got the gilded, which is this brown. I mean, it's pretty, don't get me wrong. And if you can see the sparkle in there, I like it. And, you know, if you watch Crystal at Bag O' Day, brown is the only best color. I'm kidding, Crystal. I know you probably don't watch my podcast, but I'm kidding. I know you love brown and you have a lot of fun with it. Anyway, and I like brown too. Don't get me wrong. I like fall colors. I like that kind of stuff, but I really just wanted the purple because it was my favorite color. But that being said, I'm going to make something with this beautiful yarn. And if I don't like the way the color looks on me, then I'll find somebody who will look great in it. It is Uru yarn, U-R-U. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 10% stellina. That gives it the sparkle. It's a worsted weight, and it's 219 yards, and you get 2 skeins of it. So you can do what you want. My next acquisition is just burlap blanket yarn in vintage white and dark gray, and that's because I need to make another octopus. I already have the burgundy color for the bottom half of it, and so I just needed to order some more for the rest of it, and so I got to get started on that now that I have the yarn. That came in the mail. I ordered it off of a Black Friday sale because it was a good price. And burlap blanket yarn is 100% polyester, and it's a number 6 super bulky, if you guys don't know that. And that's Seta from Seta's Place. It's her favorite yarn, and I don't blame her because it's really easy to work with. Because I said, that's technically, that octopus is my first amigurumi, and it was really easy to make. My next purchase, I was going to buy some Fun Fur pom-poms. And then Jada in Stitches did a video tutorial on making your own Fun Fur pom-poms. And I was like, you know what? I can go buy some Fun Fur at Hobby Lobby and make several pom-poms and have them for several hats. Or I can buy a couple of them already made. So I bought a 1/4 yard of this really cool white. Oh, it's so soft. It's Fun Fur, PETA people. It's not real fur, okay? And then I got this really pretty brown. It's just really pretty. It's got different shades in it. And then I got like this one that has like gray and white. I thought that would look pretty with like black hats because it's black tipped. So I got a 1/4 yard of each of those at Hobby Lobby today. So I'm going to make some pom-poms. And Jada's video, I mean, I've watched it. I don't even know that I'm going to have to watch it again. It was so easy and she did such a good job. I think I can just go make those. I got some buttons while I was at Hobby Lobby just because I was overlooking at some things and I saw these cute little nativity buttons. Aren't those cute? There's, Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, and there's a donkey and a sheep, and there's an angel. And then, of course, I had to get the 3 kings, the 3 wise men, and their camels to go with those buttons. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're cute, okay? And then I really like llamas. And I've really been buying llama stuff anyway. So I found these really cute llama stickers. And I thought, oh, those will be neat. Like if I send packages and stuff, if I ever decide to do an Etsy store, I can stick those on my envelopes, my thank you notes. And then I found these really cute No Drama llama. These are appliques. Well, it says they're adhesive patches. So I guess you can stick them on things. And I'll do something with those. And then, of course, these totally adorable, oh, they're all sideways and stuff. No Drama llama stickers. I mean, pins. They're enamel pins. I thought those were cute. And last but not least, a llama stamp. So, there you go. That's what the llama looks like. And purple's my favorite color, so I got purple ink. The stamps and the ink were actually on sale. That was the only thing that I got that was on sale at Hobby Lobby. And I used my 40% off coupon for one of the items, but the rest of it I paid full price for. I know, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, but that's what I did. That's kind of it. Not a lot going on. I've got the weekend off, so hopefully I'm going to get some crochet done. And then I got to go back to work on Monday, and we'll see what happens from there. But it was great talking to everybody, and I hope you all have a great weekend and enjoy yourselves. And I will see you next week. Bye.